Hey guys, that Horror Critic here, and today we're going to be talking about the 2013 horror film called World War Z. It's directed by Mark Forster, and basically it's based on a book by Max Brooks that's also called World War Z. It stars Brad Pitt as Gary Lanes. He's basically a retired United Nations employee, and he's searching the world for the cure for a zombie outbreak. It starts out him and his family are having a fun time. He's talking about how he's the breakfast king and stuff like that. And he sees on the TV something about martial law. He just turns the television off. He doesn't seem to be paying too much attention to it. Later, I guess they're going somewhere, and everybody's panicking. And he sees why. There's these things. They're attacking. He drives off. But they get out. They get in a car wreck. They have to go up into this apartment building. They realize that there's these things. He sees that they take 12 seconds to after someone's get bit gets bit by one of them, they turn into another one of the things. So he realizes this, and he gets in contact with someone that's from the United Nations, or someone that he was once acquainted with, and tells him that he needs to meet up with him tomorrow. He waits in the apartment building. They pick him up and they take him there, and he's on like a naval base where the essential quote unquote people are that are necessary to fight the threat of this zombie thing, that this zombie outbreak that's basically wiping out the population of the Earth. So Brad Pitt's there, and he's an essential person. So for his family to remain there, he has to go out and try and find the cure. So he goes out to all these places like South Korea and Russia, and then he eventually ends up at a health place, the WHO, and basically the movie it's just about him finding the cure. These zombies are definitely different as they are nowadays. They're fast moving, they run and stuff like that, and they make all these weird twitches and stuff. At times they can be rather annoying because they make like a high pitched like squilling noise, which is um, pretty annoying after the first couple of times it's done. They tend to walk into things, especially whenever they're not in the presence of another person or a human, I guess you could say, a normal person. They always walk into stuff, which is it's kind of ridiculous. But there's one part of the movie. I hate to spoil this, but he's in an airplane and he decides that okay, there's a stowaway zombie in this airplane. They're in the air for probably a couple hours at least. And then, like, this chick opens the back door in the airplane, and a zombie bursts out. So I don't know why he wasn't like fidgeting around in there, or I guess he was just waiting. Maybe he was just asleep in there or something. I don't know. But he just right then decides to pop out. So Brad Pitt sees that the plane's getting taken over by zombies, so he throws a grenade and buckles himself and another person that he met up, and it blows a giant hole out of the thing, and it just sucks everyone out except for him and the other person he was with, and the plane crashes. It kills everybody except for one zombie that's buckled into a seat, him and the other person. So it's like super unlikely, and that's obviously just a thing to nitpick. That's obviously just like he survived because he's in this movie. Because otherwise, I mean, he would have obviously been killed. It's a lot like After Earth, how Will Smith and his son lived from a crash like that killed everyone else. It's like, okay. But anyways, so originally I believe instead of going to Israel, I think it's Israel, or no, somewhere. Instead of going somewhere, it was Russia originally, but now it's changed for the movie. They did some reshoots and they changed some things with the movie. Overall, you may ask, what did I think about it? Well, it's definitely not one of these zombie movies you see nowadays where they're cheaply made and they just suck horribly. It's better than that. I mean, this movie's not bad. Now, it's not Dawn of the Dead or the remake of Dawn of the Dead or Shaun of the Dead or Night of the Living Dead or Day of the Dead or anything like that. It's definitely not that good. It's just an average movie. It's not bad. It's not good. It's just there, and it's rather enjoyable. I mean, if you just want to go out and see a zombie movie that you're just gonna sit back and enjoy and just not take too seriously and just say, yeah, this is a good popcorn movie. Something to just have fun with friends with or family or something like that. You'll probably do it because this movie doesn't have too much gore or anything like that. They seem to seemingly always cut away before anything too tense like shows up on screen, something that makes someone feel uneasy. So this is a pretty good movie to watch with almost anybody. I'd really recommend it for anyone who isn't like a big fan of horror and they just want to watch something that's a lot more tame. This would probably do it. I mean, there's not a lot of horror scenes. There's not a lot of scares. It's just mainly straight up plot. So that's good. Just an enjoyable little movie to watch over the summer. So a summer movie. Uh, Thank you guys for watching, and see you next review.